welcome to I think this is the first time ever that Division 1 is actually in front of Division 2 since we've done this. So Division 1 riders here at Magello for round 5. As you can see, Ike's not here. He is currently doing the Joel Clay event, and we're hoping that he's able to join the session just before this one ends, in hopes that we can get him in and do the 5-minute quali rule. It's going to be very fine margins because he is on lap 10. He's got 4.5 laps. He should just about do it. Very tight though. So we have VTL starting the lap. We're on turn 1. And now out of the chicane. Through turns 4 and 5, and now into Casanova Savelli. And through the 2 Arabiatas. Always invalidated. So Finley is going to be heading the field from the track. As now they go through this long right hand. This is also where the long lap penalty route is. And when I had to do it for esports practice, I found that it was actually quite easy. It's probably the easiest one I've done so far. So I don't really expect many problems, should there be any, for long laps. So we're Finley out the final corner. And he's going to finish his first lap with a 45.6. Deck, he crosses the line, 44.8. You got Nelson's invalidated his lap time. You got Adam as well, so Adam got a little bit of a slipstream from Nelson. I know, yeah, there we go. He moves out of the way to make sure he doesn't give Adam the slipstream down the straight. He goes first anyway. And Hadith over the crest. And across the line, and he goes 4th. Jack Bowman's at a full. Craig Nathan now about to do Biondetti's. And into Buccino to round off the lap. And he goes 4th. Just have a quick check on how Ike's doing. Lap 12. So he's got 4. He's got 2 laps now, so that's what. Yeah, he should make this. So we got Jack Berman improving in. Well, of course he's improving Sector 1. He hasn't set a lap time yet. As he goes through Casanova Savelli, could be an overtaking spot on the race. Who's that in 62? That's Steck in front of him. Oh, on the curbs. Oh, he's invalidated. Sire, 2 red sectors. I'm expecting the quali time, oh, big stoppy, to be a 40. I was expecting like a high 43, really. I'm probably not there yet, but let's see. We got quite a few people struggling with validations. Size completely ran on. So he gets trapped. He ran wide. He obviously lost time by doing that, but look, from each season the lap has been invalidated. Hasn't been invalidated. Hopefully improve this lap that he does. As he goes second, could have been a pole lap there if it wasn't for that mistake. A lot of people are struggling here. They just can't seem to keep a valid lap going. Chatbird, VTR and Nelson still without a lap. So Jack now through the Biondetti's done them nicely. And the run to the final corner. Back in the rear. Nice. Ike's on the last. He's about to finish the race. Let's go. He's going to make it. And Jack Bourbon goes into 4th place. About Hadith. As he exits the final corner. His teammate Adam is on a lap as well. Adam crosses the line. Cruised by 2 attempts. VTR's validated. Deck was on a good lap there, but he's messed up or ran wide or got caught in traffic or something's happened. Deck who's had troubles with qualifying. Just he needs he needs a good qualifying. Ike there, he's joined. Messiah goes top. Craig Ganator's on a red section. Can Craig Ganator go top? So it's 3rd. But you said a fall. Whoa, getting on the curb there. People are just really struggling with just curves, it seems like. So VTR through the chicane. Needs to get a lap on the board. Don't invalidate. Don't invalidate. You haven't invalidated. as he goes round the final corner. VTR goes 7th. And Sayers crashed. Finley currently improving on this lap. And he goes 5th. Nelson going to set his first lap of the session, only 5 minutes to go. It's left less late just due to all these problems that he's had. And he goes 9th. Very bizarre. As Adams crashed, Sayers crashed. What's Dex third sector going to be like? He's improving. So let's see what's he going to do. He needs, he's had 2 pretty bad qualifyings, and he's got onto the front row. Ducati 1-2, it's what he needed, as he goes somewhere into the wall. Side's improving further. Finley's crashed. On the curb. Adding personal best for sector 2. So here comes Sayet. He's lost some time in the third sector. He improves anyway to a 43. Finally, we've got a 43. And here comes Adam. Can he jump deck? Or if he jump into pole position? 2 tenths off. So this is the last laps for everyone now. Oh, Craig Ganato, no. So no one really on an improved lap yet. Adam not improving, and it's gone over the curbs. Something like this gonna, yeah, he's gonna might run on. Yeah, that is Adam's lap and qualifying over. VTR now in the third sector. Sai is improving his second sector. So here comes VTR. Across the line and he goes into fifth. I don't really know if anyone's improving. Maybe think it's just Deck now. Finley and Craig Gator on lap. Oh, Finley's improving in the third sector. Oh, as he ran out of fuel, he's slowed down for some reason. So here comes Deck into the final corner. Can he make it the Ducati 1-2 for now? Because I'm pretty sure we all expect Ike to go pole for the 5th time in a row. Hopefully these guys can put a stop to Ike in some form.
That's the end of the second and final.
Deck does go second. No, he doesn't. I thought he did then. So currently the standings are Saya, Adam, Deck, Craiginator, VTR, Finley, Hadith, Jack and Nelson.
Tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP.
So the weather will be clear. So it's like he saved everyone a wet race. Or has he not?
Hello to all you
No, he hasn't. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, Ike, we'll just start last. And off they go for a practice start. Oh my lord.
While the riders complete their lap of honour, while the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their lap of honour, let's take a look at the final standings in today's race.
So Ike said he will start. He's fine starting in last place. So this will be the first time Ike does not lead. It's incredible. Oh, so 5 minutes. Right, so the guys just need to do one valid lap. That's all they need to do. Hopefully they just get in time for Division 2.
Welcome back to the start of the second qualifying session, and as we can see, the mechanics working on the bikes, trying to get the best performance.
So guys, I've got 5 minutes to do one valid lap. Ike, well, you can probably, I think Dex told him to do a qualifying. I'd imagine be a 43 of some kind. So will Ike position himself to get some slipstream from Jack? And no, yeah, straight past him. So Aiki through Casanosa Valley now. Imagine if he just does it in one lap. That will be kind of depressing for everyone. Let's see. So he's gone through the two Orbeatas over the crest and braking hard through the chicane. 43.8 to beat. Of course, the Aiki's led every inch of track to this point. Well, the kid always gone on the curb. That's not going to help his lap time. As he goes round Pacini to end his first lap. So 44.6. So you're probably just going to put some new tyres in. Why does VTR have to do that? Why do you have to do the most slowest laps in the world? Looks like he won't be going out again. Nelson is a lot quicker than his actual qualifying lap. Guess that's it.
Let's have a look at the times
Right,
after the second and final qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today. Thank you for joining us, and tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP.
Right, so .44.6, what does that put him? Puts him fourth. He's actually not going to be leading. I can't believe it. So Nelson starts last, so give him 30 seconds. Right, so next is VT. VT, why did you have to do a stupidly slow lap? And then it's Craig Gator in front. Right, there we go.
So let's have a look at the times after the second and final qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today. Thank you for joining us, and tune in again tomorrow. Hello to all you motorcycle race fans.
Right, so let's get to the select tyres now. I'm gonna imagine that Aiki will need a few laps just to get up to speed, so these guys have got to make sure they stay in front of him for as long as possible. Because I have a feeling if Aiki does it at the front and he gets a chance to get into his rhythm, might be problems, but hopefully they can fight. It's the first time Aiki's not on pole. Can the Ducatis do anything? Can Nelson do anything from the back of the grid? He just said that he was having his setup for some reason reset itself, so he was actually running a default bike, so that bike would be completely different to what he's used to, hence the lack of pace. But I'm sure his race pace will be a lot stronger. Alright, so here we go. For the first time, Saya is on pole. Not Aiki. Hard is going with Adam in second, Deck in third, Aiki in fourth. And Laroff. And Aiki's got an absolute amazing launch. And he's already into the lead of the race. Unbelievable. As they all file into turn one. So it's Achilles. Oh my god, Saya's gone so far wide through turn one. And Nelson from last on the grid is going to be in second place. So Suzuki 1-2. Don't even. These Suzuki's just from far at the moment, doesn't matter what you throw at them. Deck is somehow managed to drop to last. He's just got gobbled up through the first corner. Swaki already have a 0.8 lead. Whoa! And Nelson running quite wide, and Saya just having nowhere to go, just run to the back of him, and Nelson going to Casanova Savelli. Saya goes up the inside. Nelson fends him off though. Onto the curb. So Aiki leads the way by 0.8 of a second. Saya, who's got some pace, I feel like he's desperate to get past Nelson to try and stop Aiki from escaping. Or we could be on the verge of another Suzuki 1-2. As who was that just rejoining? That Jack Berman? Yeah, he's made an absolute disastrous move. I don't know what's happened. He's probably just. My guess is he probably just like braked and the rear lifted. Well, Nelson's had a really bad run for the Biondettis. And Saya now will be in the slipstream. The Ducati will be faster than the Suzuki, plus some slipstream, depending on what part. Oh, definitely taking that line won't help. So Saya has managed to get into second place, and can Finley make his move into the podium positions? Yes, he can down the straight. Nelson just having an absolute terrible run out of Pacini, and he's now gone from second to fourth in one straight. So he'll be looking to regroup. Deck is in sixth behind Adam. The two podium finishes this season, and a bit of bad luck as well. So through turn 4 and 5 they go. Nelson, no! Oh, he tried one of those classic chicane moves at Mugello, and unfortunately it just did not work on Finley. Finley just probably was not expecting any kind of move of that sort, and Nelson just ran into the back of him. Sort of similar to what happened to Saya last lap, but Saya was fortunate not to crash. Finley there with a medium front. Adam's got a hard front, Deck's got a hard front. What's Aiki running? I imagine it'd be a hard, it's a, I can't, oh, he's got on the curb. A mistake by Aiki, two mistakes by Aiki. Well, one mistake led to another. He's on the hard front, yeah, so most people looks like are on the hard front tyre, because it's just a really good combination, the hard. Surprised I went with him maybe with a medium rear, since that's what Trastevere used in the esports race. because we don't have the same amount of confidence. Deck has managed to make his way past Adam for 4th place. Adam forcing his way up the inside of Deck, has to go side by side. No, well, yeah, they will go side by side down the straight. The Ducati should win every single time, but I reckon Adam might be in a higher power mode as he stays in front as they go into turn 1. They're running quite wide, but he's managed to pull to a tighter apex through turn 2, and Adam holds second. Oh no, he's not, he's ran wide. Dex baited him and he's gone into 4th place. We're at the front, Sayet. It's looking like Valencia all over again. Sayet on the back of Ike, setting the fastest lap of the race. Can Sayet do anything to stop Ike's winning streak? He looked to be the only person in Valencia and he threw it away. Has he learned? How much has he learned from that mistake? Jack Berman has got a long lap penalty for track limits. I won't be surprised if more people get it, considering the amount of problems everyone was having with track limits in qualifying. His deck now's on the back of Finley. So we got another freeway scrap for 3rd place. Oh my god, I'm just going completely wide. There was a freeway scrap last season for the 3rd place. Adam's got a long lap penalty now. Finley's just Dex is a lot stronger in the entry point, and he will be a lot stronger in the exit as well, just with the power of the Ducati compared to the Yamaha. Is that going to make his move early? Round the outside into the final corner. He's going to force Finley to go wide. Finley holds the tight line there, very nicely done. But is he going to fall victim to Ducati power? And he has done. Deck enters the podium positions and will now be looking to try and be able to catch Siren Ike, even though it's 4.3 seconds. But Deck's race pace has been strong this year, just as qualifying let him down in a couple of races, or just battling. But hopefully for himself, he doesn't have to contend with anything, and he can just do the pace he's got and just see what kind of performance he can put in. So Say's still on the back of Ike, still got the fastest lap of the race. Whoa, Say making a big mistake through Savali there. Oh no, Finley has. I think he's tried the classic Casanova Savali move on Deck, and it's completely failed. Oh my lord! Bikes are I have no idea what's happened. Bikes are everywhere. Wow, whatever's happened, Hadif's managed to get into 4th place. Deck is now 6.7 seconds behind Saya. Surely Finley's just probably gone for the move on the change of direction, and Deck's just not seen it coming at all. As Jack Berman now has gone down, he's managed. How contact again? Surely, but I don't know how he's managed to catch there. Saya has got a long lap penalty for track limits. Deck's close to well. Ike's the only person on 1. So Ike, he's just too consistent. So he's still there, he's got the pace, but too many inconsistencies at the moment. So the pole setter trying his hardest to catch Ike. Will he? So he's obviously going to take it, but you lose if you can nail it. Oh, Dex got one as well. So both Ducatis got long laps. So when I did it perfectly, I only lost about a second, if that. So if Saya can just perfectly do the long lap, his race won't be completely over. As VTR and Adam are now fighting for 5th position. As they go through Casanova Valley and into the Arabiatas. So these lot were able to dodge the fallen bike of Finley, it seems like. Ike extends the gap to 1.4 seconds. Will Saya do the long lap this time round? No, he does not. What about Deck? He's got a 2.7 second gap. That might just be enough. Hey, you ain't gonna do it. So there was this good. I don't know who's. I can't remember what's happening with the championship because I can't remember where anyone is. Apart from Mikey and Nelson, first and second. But if Nelson Woods, well, whatever's going to happen, Ike's going to have a massive gap in the championship, just like Howling Siege does at the current point in Division 2. Obviously, we've got the race right after this. So, yeah, fortunately 2 massive leads in the championship at the moment, but hopefully someone can stop Ike and someone can stop Howling, because we need a championship fight. Obviously, if you remove Ike, then the championship fight would be actually quite good, but obviously we can't do that. As VTR going extending track limits again. So he's done his last warning. So he's starting to close in a lot on Ike this lap. Is he gonna? I reckon he might try and pressure Ike into a mistake and do the long lap the next lap. Let's see as he goes into this corner here. Is he going to take the? No, he's not. Through the beyond Betty's, he goes. Dex doing the long lap. He's cleared it, and he's only lost a second or 2, so not bad. So now round the back of Ike. Here we go. Sayat enters the lead. Ike's finally been overtaken in a race. It's on, oh, but he's on the curb. He's going completely out. No way he's going to get that stopped. He's got it stopped. I can't believe it. So Sayat enters the lead. Well, he has got a long lap penalty, so is he going to just try and make Ike make some kind of unforced error? So here we go now into Casanova Savelli. Looking up the inside, unable to make the move. Into the cricket turn the chicane. Sayat's gone wide, and Ike retakes the position. Oh, but Ike's gone wide. And here goes Sayat back up the inside. Ike, whoa, whoa, whoa. Lots of squeezing there. These 2 racing cars, oh my lord. Sayat can end up with another long lap penalty. Well, he's probably gonna maybe he's gonna get past on the street. But yeah, Sayat just using track limits there to his advantage. And Ike's back in front due to that. Oh my god, Sayat's sliding through. Ike taking the very defensive line, probably not even knowing that he's just been let through. So this is going to be Sayat's last lap for the long lap. As Hadif now's got a long lap penalty. Also, he's made a mistake. Made a mistake there going on the curb, and that I don't want to say, but it might be race over. Sayat's he's very close to another long lap penalty. So, oh wait, he's already taken the penalty, so he hasn't. Also, he's so he hasn't. So that means he's got another. Oh god. So this could be that is potentially Sayat's race over, because I can't see him extending a big enough gap over Ike. Guess it's just be a mental game then for Sayat if he knows he can mentally beat Ike. Whoa, we're right on the curb. Finley is just in front of Nelson. It's been an absolute disaster race for Nelson. Right, had one of the best starts of the season, and unfortunately all went down the plug by the end of it. So we go, 4 laps to go. Will Sire make his move on Ike? Yeah, he's going to outbrake him. Up the inside. He's going to get another long lap penalty for this, so. Gets his punishment. So it was Sire just really nudging Ike off really far off line. Luckily didn't like just completely knock him off the track. This VTR's got a long lap penalty now. Ike makes a mistake there, run wide, because I don't think he'll know. So through the chicane they go again. And Jack Bowman's on another fall. All sides wide. And Ike's back up the inside, but Side's going to hold it round the outside, just staying in front. Once again. Oh my god, oh, he's gone onto the grass! He's gone to the grass! No way, he keeps... Okay, yeah, he's dropped behind into second. These guys are battling hard here. Inside crosses, he led over the line. Won't mean anything under the penalties, but I think this is a sort of belief for Sai, whether he knows he can actually beat Ike. I guess it'll help the other guys to start believing that Ike is actually beatable. As we go through turn 3, 3 laps to go. Whoa, Ike getting really close to the back there with Saya. Through the Arabiatas. Also, he's a bit wide. Ike's back onto the back of him. Ike's gonna have to be careful. Well, he's got 2 warnings in the bank, so he's gonna have to be careful on these last 2 laps to make sure he doesn't get any penalties. Deck's gonna be careful he doesn't get another long lap, as he could risk losing the podium. Ike making another error. So we now start the penultimate lap of the race. It's turn 1, Tyre in the lead. And he's got a second now over Ike. So Tyre's playing a brilliant race again, just really annoying he's got loads of penalties. And through the chicane of turn 4 and 5. Is Ike just going to take it easy? Because what does he know about these long lap penalties? It's real. Oh, Craig Nature Nelson making contact. Finley's got a long lap penalty as well. Ike's now back onto the rear wheel of Sire, and will Sire did a long lap. No, he won't. Whoa, on the curb. And now through the Biondettis for the penultimate time. Nelson's made his way past Craiginator. So we start the final lap. Sire leads the way from Mikey by 0.8 of a second. So Sire will finish second. Should it stay like this. Becker's got Adam behind him by 1.1 seconds. The pair of them have one warning before they get long lap penalties, so they got to be careful. Same with VTR and Craiginator, as Craiginator's trying to fend off Nelson. So now through Beata 1, and now through Beata 2. Is he going to do the long lap? No, he's not. So Sire's going to win on track, surely, but Ike is going to win on the timings, on the timing boards. So we're on the final corner, and it's going to be Sire who's going to win the race on track, but unfortunately he's not going to have to win because Ike doesn't have any penalties. So Sire wins, but Ike crosses the line in second but takes the win. Deck around the final corner, just holding on to the final podium spot. A good return to the podium for Deck. It's been a couple of hard races for him. Adam finishes 4th. Hadith will just hold on to 5th ahead of VTR. Craiginator's had a long lap penalty on the last lap. VTR 6th. Nelson holds on to 7th. Craiginator 8th. Finley 9th. And Jack Bowman will be in 10th.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their lap of honour, let's take a look at the final standings in today's race. Soon enough, the cameras are going to take us to the podium.
So Robert Ike wins again.
In the meantime,
this time he has been beat on track. That's the important thing.
MotoGP class.
Sire in second, despite winning on track. Deck in third. Adam in fourth. Hadith in fifth. VTR 6th. Nelson 7th. Finley 8th. Krieger 9th. And Jack Berman would be 10th, but he's already left the session. So whilst Nelson sets up the next lobby, hopefully we can get the guys to be interviewed. So everybody's just left. Right, so yep. I think Dex mic's broke, I think. He's, yeah, yeah, right. So, since Dex can't speak, I'm assuming he'll just send me a message to. So, Saya, you were on pole. You had a okay start. Well, you had an okay start, but you ran wide for the first corner. You then actually caught Ike and you passed him, then you guys battled. Unfortunately, you had a bit of problems with track limits, so you had quite a lot of penalties.
Yes.
But I'm sure it's at least an achievement for yourself, the fact you have actually beat Ike on track.
I've been. First of all, I would like to thanks to my Malaysian team. They always support me. Toho Tairo, Ato Awesome, Zahin, Iki, and all of these riders. So we've been. I've been hoping to win on this track very bad because it's a home track for Ducati. I've been doing a lot of testing on this track, and yes, on the first lap I went a bit wide because I forgot that I was on hard front, so it just carried away. And I tried to catch up with Iki, and I made a lot of mistakes on the turns whereby I gone into the track limits. But overall, I'm satisfied and I'm happy to see the potential of our bike that can fight with the Suzuki, and hope that we can keep this momentum and fight for the championship. And I would like to congrats to Dak for the podium and or for the Ducati manufacturer points. I think we're getting close to the Suzuki. And congrats to Ike as well for a good battle with him. I'm sure he is exhausted after the 2 races in a row. But it was a good race.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, well done. Right, so Deck has just sent me a message. He says, I'm happy with my qualifying, with my fastest lap. The race, I'm not really happy with my performance and my race pace. I'm happy for third. I'm glad my team was able to get P2 to Ducati podium. So yeah, well done to Deck. Did a good job. He was in third, so he's back on the podium. Maybe not a spot on the podium we would have wanted, but he's back on the podium nonetheless. So, Ike, you started in 4th. You got an incredible launch, and you're in 1st. And then you're managing the gap, but you're making a couple of mistakes here and there. And then you had the battle with Saya. Did you at all have any idea that Saya had any kind of penalties?
Firstly, I would like to say Syukur Alhamdulillah, and well done for Saya and Dak to get the podium position. For me, the race was a bit difficult for me because I know the abilities of the Ducati bike on the circuit, but I try to keep up with Saya and try to get the advantage in the corner and to create the gap, but it's not, and maintain the momentum until the finish line. And it was a good race. Thank you.
Yeah, so well done. 5th victory in a row. What we're going to do with you, because you're just too strong at the moment. Yeah, so well done, and well done for getting 4th in the Joel Clay Cup as well.
Thank you.
So that has been Division 1. We'll do Division 2 in just a few minutes time, so see you then, and yeah, goodbye.